have kids. It's not as often. It's probably every other week or every month. But that's just because the baby is small. He just turned 6 months, so life is gonna look
6
different.
months. Wow.
6 months is the timer, and it's also nice because we have actually our nanny just had a baby, so
Right.
congratulations to her. But with the nanny, it's really great because we can do date nights or date days pretty much any day.
Yeah.
So we both work from home. It's like, hey, you want to do a date day? And the nanny's already here, so we just leave, and we go on our date during the day, and it's a lot of fun.
My gosh, I'm just amazed. But I'm telling you, I'm thoroughly impressed. I am. I'm really impressed by you two because I've met so many couples over the years, friends of ours, and I think you're the first ones that have kind of. You may not have 100% figured out, but you have a large majority of the relationship factor figured out.
I know, man.
I mean, I'm listening to you guys talking. I'm like,
13 years we suffered, man. They got it figured out already.
yeah, we
Dang.
suffered like hell our first 13 years. It was hell, man. I mean, it wasn't until the last couple of years we kind of started figuring out, especially me, what we had to do to kind of make this relationship work. But you guys have a really good head on your shoulders, it sounds like, as far as longevity. And I think as long as you guys keep the trust in it and communication, I think that's the most important. I think Natalie says that all the time in our podcast, is that communication is so important as you get older and older, because as you get older, the people you are now are not going to be the same people you are when you're going to be 43.
True.
Right.
So you're in your, how old are you guys, by the way? Are they, please don't
We'll
tell me.
be 30 in a couple
Oh my
months.
God.
They chilled,
Oh,
man.
man.
They churn.
So
Compared to us, we're in our 40s.
yeah,
so.
we're how old am I?
43, damn, dude.
I thought I was 42.
Nah, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Plus
So-
one, plus one.
That's what's amazing about getting older is we're not the same people we were when we were in our 30s or 20s.
Right.
We're totally different. So if you guys can kind of continue this trend going into your late 30s and 40s, I think you guys are in it for the long haul. I really do. I mean, because things will happen in your life along the way. Things will come in your life. But it sounds like as long as you guys really stick with each other and have each other's back, I think you guys will be fine.
Yeah,
I really
I'm
do.
I'm looking for like your marriage retreat weekend, that you guys are going to form. Cause
Yeah.
you have a lot that you can share and help others with. So,
Oh, yes.
I'm just speaking that. I don't know what your plans are, but I'm just saying
That's
I
in
could,
the works.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I can see that, and I can see it being very successful based on
yes.
your marriage. So, but what
Yeah,
is
that's definitely in the pipeline.
Thank you.
I have this idea. It's like either go the long haul or no haul. It's like, look, all or none.
That's
And we
right.
actually have this thing, we say it all the time. It's 200 or too small.
That's right.
So
All
that
right.
means I bring my 100%, you bring your 100%. If it's not 200, it's too small.
I like it. Man, we could have done something like that. What?
no, we can't. We suck. We ain't got these kind of skills like they got. Oh no, bro.
We're like
we still work-
caveman and cavewoman over
We
here.
still working on it. But so what has been your favorite? I know your book, you gave 101 date night ideas, but what is your favorite date night? What has been something that you guys had that was your favorite date night of all time, or each of your favorite date nights?
Favorite one. That's so hard to choose. We have this thing for Asian food. And so we basically try to find every Asian restaurant in Central Florida.
Oh, wait, hold on. Have y'all gone to Sticky Rice?
Sticky Rice? No. Where's that?
You got to go to Sticky Rice.
Oh, we can go.
Yes.
Let's make it a date.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Sticky Rice on
Yes.
Colonial Drive.
Yes, you have to go to Sticky
It's
Rice.
Lao Street Asian food, like Lao Asian
Okay.
food. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
street food. It's excellent.
Is it East
And
Colonial or West
I'm not,
Colonial?
and also I'm giving like the family plug because they kind of related to my nephew's girlfriend. But
Whatever.
the food is really
Plug
good.
'em.
If you
Plug 'em all day.
if you go look online, like they get like 4.9 or whatever
Yeah, they're
stars.
really-
The food's really good, and Naruto noodles, the Naruto place, the
Oh, that's
noodles.
near UCF.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good
yeah,
too.
yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, sorry, you said Asian foods. Those are
Have
like,
you guys been to Hawkers?
that's my
Oh.
favorite restaurant.
Listen, don't talk about Hawkers.
That is my favorite. That is my favorite restaurant. I love to go to Hawkers. I drag Ian all the
Natalie
time.
always drags me there. Where do we order The one thing that we
I
order all
don't
the time?
even know.
Oh,
I got the
gosh.
wings. I get them wings with the 5-spice
And
wings.
the roti is so good.
See, we haven't had that.
They have
yet.
roti there?
Yeah, we haven't had that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
okay.
That
Sorry.
means you've never been.
Oh, we got to go back now. and
I'm
get
sorry
that.
that I digress. I'm
No, you
sorry.
didn't. No, you didn't. That's a good digression.
I'm sorry, Kiara. But yeah, so go ahead. You said you're Asian. You guys like Asian food, and
Oh yeah. So I think so Hawkers is actually the first date we went on after we got married.
Oh, wow.
So I think that was fun. And after that I was like, oh my gosh, I think this might be one of my favorite restaurants.
Mm.
Honestly, I feel like that's so boring because yeah, we go get food. I think one time we went to Egypt and we did most people ride camels across the desert, but I rode a horse and the horse threw me off. And that was funny.
Wait. Is it like on America's Funny some videos where it bucks back and you fall off? Is that what happened to you?
Yeah, exactly.
oh my
like that.
gosh, Ian, you're so mean. How you gonna laugh
I'm not.
at that?
I'm trying not to laugh, but she wasn't hurt. Obviously, that's why she's laughing about it. So
She's not hurt anymore.
My feelings were hurt.
She was flying backwards.
Oh my gosh,
I landed on my feet. Though,
that is
you know?
scary.
you landed on your feet.
I did.
Oh, well, that's
I
good.
don't know how.
That's
That was
good.
fun.
See, hey, y'all are some blessed people right there. See,
that was the
fact
Lord.
that
That was
that's
the
what I'm
Lord right
saying.
there.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
If I ever, when I meet y'all in person, I'm gonna have to touch both of y'all for real. I need some of that because I'm like, wow. So yes, I'm glad that you're safe.
We'll bring some oil.
Oh yes,
Thank
please.
and I'm definitely glad you landed on your feet. So Jared, have you had a favorite date night that you guys had together?
She stole mine.
No, but that's good.
You
That's
just can't think of it right now.
So I was definitely going to say that trip because it was a cool opportunity. We did like a hop situation where, as she mentioned, we went from Florida to Egypt. So on that, we actually were just planning to go to Egypt. That was like the main thing. But I was like, hey, if we're going to go that far, why not pick long stops? So instead of just doing like a straight trip there, we actually stopped in Canada and stayed in Toronto for like 8 or 10 hours. And then from there, we stopped in London and stayed like 12 hours. And then Egypt for like 5 days and then came back and stopped in Germany nonetheless. So just spacing that out. So I thought that was pretty cool. But seeing that she mentioned that, I'll go to something else. Our other fun date, which we have a lot of them, but I will say the top one was when we went to Tampa. We did like a $50 budget, maybe like $75.
I think it was 50. It was 50. Yeah.
Like 50.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like $57 or something. It's either 57 or 75, something like that. It was less than $100. So nonetheless, we went to Tampa and we did a lot of Groupon. So this whole date, let's say the $50, because she's really good with numbers, includes gas, the food, everything. So we went from here in Central Florida to Tampa, and as we got out there, we actually went putt golfing. We did laser tag. We did some like Taco Tuesday place and ice cream.
Yeah.
All for like $57.
That's pretty good. It's a budget. You
So
see,
hey, that was awesome.
that's your next thing. Budgeting. What is it? Dates on a budget, something like that. You know.
Yes.
your, your next book. But so as I read through your the book, well, now that we're kind of in different times, and a lot of the ideas were really good, whether they're indoors or things you could do outdoors. Are there any things that you guys would that would be come to mind now with the COVID that people can do for a date night?
Actually, all of them are still active. There's not one thing on the list that can't be done.
That's right.
What do you mean?
Well, for people who are social distancing and don't want to leave their house, or
yeah, some people don't want to leave.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just saying if they don't want to leave, that's obviously going to not let them do some of this stuff.
Right.
But as far as the things that are in the house, are you asking that?
Yes.
Yeah, just anything just something now I'm a little bit out of the, because I want people to check out the book, check out the 101 date night ideas. And so I don't want to give away all your ideas, but something that may be a little bit out of what's in there. I'm going to ask you about your top 5 out of your book or whatever that you think are great ideas. But just because of where we are now with the COVID and all that stuff, if you had a couple other ideas that may not have made it into the book, that you might, want to share?
Yeah, so if people just wanted to do like camping outside with their spouse or just literally have a dinner outside, they can do that. We have one where it's called like a book club date. So you can listen to an audio book together, a chapter, and then discuss what you loved about it. So say you just pick a book that's on the area of your marriage that you probably could improve in and listen to a book in that area. And then you guys can discuss that and have fun and have dinner and dessert around that time. Or you can actually have a vision board night. So you can get some pictures together of what what you aspire to have in your marriage or in your life or your dream home, or maybe you want more children or whatever, and get some pictures. You guys can do that together on your phone or on a computer, print them out, and make a vision board. So it's a couple of things, actually probably like over 20 or something things that you can do at home.
Now, the vision board thing that she just mentioned is really fun, but the best part about it is how effective it is. Like, it is legit. We literally have been putting pictures and magazine clippings and stuff like that on the wall for years. And funny enough, we actually did a magazine clipping when we were living in an apartment years ago. And we put a house up, and then we found one little sign that said for sale, then found a little sign that says sold, and put them all together. And we literally live in the house that we put on our wall.
Oh, wow.
I agree with you guys 100% on that stuff. And I've been trying to tell Nelly for years. What?
I got vision boards.
No. Not that, but to visualize you in some place and doing things. Remember, we talk about that all the time. Visualize yourself.
Yes, I'm visualizing.
You see, she's mocking me right now. I'm trying to be sound smart or something, but visualize yourself being successful. That board, maybe I should start doing a board or something like that.
I've invited you to do boards with me and my friend, and you didn't want to.
Since when? When did you invite me to do a board?
Me and Tanya done several different.
You didn't invite me to do a board.
I've talked to you about it, but you're too cool for that stuff. So now because you hear Jared talking about it and he did it, now you're like,
I like you, Jared.
Another guy did it.
I like you, Jared. Don't listen to my wife, what she's talking about right now. Don't listen to anything she's saying.
That's all right, Ian. That's all right. But yeah, so those are some great ideas, and I mean, a lot of them ideas in the book were very good. And do you guys have like a top 5 of like the ones that you, out of the 101, maybe a couple or 5 that you think, the ones that you like your top 5 favorite date nights from the out of the 101?
From the book. I would say one for me is making a piece of art for your home.
Yes.
And I just think it's just something to say when you see something on your wall that you really love. It matches your decor, not some random thing that you made at like a paint and drink place, but a thing that you got the paint and you made it at home with one another and you place it up, and it's just something to be proud of. That's something that we've been doing lately, and we really love it.
That's number 5.
But wait, hold on. You guys have some artistic abilities, I take it?
Yeah,
because she said that, and I'm thinking Ian and I would make a hot mess painting to hang up, and I'd be like, look at this ugly painting.
I think I'm not sure if it's more so artistic or organizational skills. we have an eye for stuff. She's really crafty, like really, really crafty, and she likes to have fun with paint. And sometimes it's a little too much fun.
Yeah, one of them did make it.
Yeah. So this is the time where we switch roles. Normally I'm the one that's a little outlandish, and then she reels me back in. But when it comes to the art, I'm like, all right, babe, that's a little too much paint. That's a little too much. So,
but it's still fun.
Yeah.
All right, so after
leave it in the garage.
So after you, so painting is one, and another.
Okay, what's another one for you, babe?
I would say one that I like. Let's see here.
Oh, the scavenger hunt one.
Yeah,
that's fun.
The scavenger hunt is fun, but I'm trying to think of top 5. If I say a top 5, it's almost similar. It's like the DIY project. What was that? Like number 53?
Yeah.
53, yeah. So the DIY project is a little bit different than just doing like an art piece. It's just coming together 2 brains in one thing. So for me, it's like I have this thing where I'm like, hey, if you have something to say, tell me. And I don't want to have to guess, because a lot of times, you know how people say, if you don't know me by now, you'll never know me. I'm like, well, if you got something that I don't know, why don't you tell me? Just tell me. And I don't have to guess. So when we come together for the DIY projects, I have this whole mindset of what I want to accomplish and what I want to do. And I'm going after it. And then when I say, hey, Kiara, do you want to join in? She does, and we work on it together. But how she sees the solution is different. And the reason why I like the DIY project is because that also